Yo, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Happy President's Day, everyone. I know it is a holiday today, so I'm not going to take up too much of you guys' time. We'll probably stick with Bitcoin here. Just go over kind of start of the week stuff. We're getting a 15-minute golden pocket retest right now. Let's say hi to everybody. What's up, crew? What's up, C? What's up, Moheen? What's up, Bull Runner? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Barb? What's up, GT Jack? What's up, Vintage Virtue? What's up, your bro 7? What's up, Jay Takaka? Jay Takauka. What's up, Maria? First time I've seen you here. What's up? What's up, Bearded? What's up, Mark Dutch? Dutchy. What's up, Hot Tamale? What's up, Mark Gustafson? What's up, Kiera? What's up, Barb? How you doing, brother? Barb, you taking this golden pocket short? What's up, Shep? What's up, John John? $68,607. Oh, you took the internal break. Wait, is that internal? Wait, is that external 5 minute? Wait a second, I might have missed the signal. No, yeah. You take the low. Take the high. $69,812. Gotcha. External 5 minute. I think it's internal. Am I tripping? I think it's about 3 minute. No, you don't even get 3 minute here. External 2 minute structure. Preparing for Asia. Yeah, so what you need to know is the 15 minutes bearish. We're retesting the golden pocket right now. A 15-minute 200 EMA strategy combination with the golden pocket. And just now, yeah. I mean, the internal market structure break makes sense because we're at the golden pocket on the 15-minute. My guess is you're taking this trade. Oh, yeah, I see. This what you're in, Barb? Boom, 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 boom. Not bad. Not a bad trade. Especially, did we tap that 20-minute 200? Ooh! Ooh, we did tap that 20-minute 200. If Bitcoin's going to go down, it's going to go down from here, boys. I don't like this little mess they did earlier. So the Sunday market pulse, we were talking about this. We were talking about an SFP of this high as a place to get short, but they ran it all the way up to supply. So you had your 15-minute supply here. I guess we could do the whole zone. So they tap into supply on the 15-minute. You can include all of this if you want. But I think they tapped it here. Yeah. So they run it up to supply. 45-minute order block. 45-minute order block. $69,800. What 45-minute order block are you talking about? This morning before market open. Are you talking about this tab right here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're short from, or 69. Oh, I see. So you took this. Nice. Yeah, I see that. 30-minute order block. Were you guys talking about this in the Discord, man? Nice. Yeah, today was a holiday. It's generally low liquidity. I didn't take any trades. Also, this 5-minute internal structure doesn't really get me excited. But we do have some important levels below us and above us, right? So we have this 4-hour order block down here, like 66.546. We talked about this on the market pulse yesterday. What is this? What the hell is this silver line? Let's get rid of that. We also have, so this was a nice order block tap. Did they give you structure out of that? You just fucking sent it on the order block, huh? Damn, dude, nice. Nice. Hella volume in this candle. Hella volume in these candles. So everybody gets long up here, and then they just swipe all the liquidity. Looks like a fucking diamond pattern a little bit, doesn't it? Oh yeah, make sure you join the free educational Discord. Also, make sure you come trade on BitUnix. No KYC, no VPN. We still gotta, they give you free money to trade with. Who doesn't want free money in the bear market to trade with? Come over, check it out. If you're in the US and Canada, you don't need a VPN. You can use the app and all that. Yeah, it looks like coming back up here. What do our larger time frames look like? We're just fucking consolidating here. So this golden pocket here, this is the 4-hour golden pocket. And we're having trouble getting through it. Although the lows are coming up, but we gotta make sure we understand what our trend is, right? There he is. Boo Boo hitting the bears, or hitting the bulls in the face with a hammer. Hammer time. Guilty until proven innocent. We are just consolidating since really we had this big push up on Friday, and then we've had like just consolidation sideways. You call it like a flag, whatever you want to call it, right? Consolidation sideways after this big wick up halfway down the candle. We're consolidating right. Oh, that would have been a better title. Bitcoin consolidates at the weekly 200. That should have been the title. But that's okay. Can we hold here? Generally, with the EMA strat, you would want to see after testing the 200 going back to the 50. But I don't know. Let's see. Did that happen last? I need a different chart. No, so last cycle we hit the weekly 200, went sideways for a few days, for a few weeks, and then just ripped the range to the downside, right? And if we do that here, we would be going sideways for a few days and then ripping the range to the downside back down to like 50K, 40K. That would be a quick bear market bottom. Well, I guess you come down one more time a few weeks later. Yeah, that happened in June. Interesting to look at, see if it plays out like last cycle. Guys, isn't it crazy how you can spot distribution at the highs, like get the weekly break of structure and then just die? Manipulation above the range, 2-week range deviation. Two-week range deviation above the range, and then just kind of rip the range to the downside. Now you could argue that this is now a range deviation to the downside, but we notice how we confirmed this with like SFPs and with structure. Got a little JPOW on the weekly at the highs. JPOW on the weekly at the highs. Weekly close above after accumulation below it. Are you talking about? Let's see. You're talking about this little accumulation model down here, and then we close above. Yeah, see, that's why I don't really trust internal structure, because we just wicked it. We just ran all the stops. Rest in peace to this short. Yeah, I'm waiting for some sort of external structure. The problem is our 15-minute structure is way up here. So like you can see on my chart, these little arrows here, these are alerts for structure breaking to the upside or to the downside. I would love to see something like this, like a dump back down. That would be beautiful. That would be my next like long trade. Also, we have some levels above to be aware of, right? So we have this, we can SFP 72 again. That would excite me if we can SFP 72. Oh. If we can come up SFP and break structure, that would excite me as well. We also have our 786 area of confluence. Start breaking up past this and starts to get more optimistic for the bulls. Now, if we can break above the 4-hour strong high, then we can put Boo Boo back to sleep, right? He'll go hibernate for a little while. But I'm also looking at an SFP of this high on the bear side. Is anyone still bearded? I think you are, right? You bearded, are you still holding this long from down here? E, nice, bro. You're schlong though, bro. Yeah, Bearded is killing it. I just want to give a shout out to Bearded. So Bearded is still in the short from 97,000. The short from up here, or what was it like? The short from like 95K or whatever. And he's long from this bottom here on the spider line. Absolutely killing it. Is that supposed to be a bearded emoji? That's pretty funny, bro. Yeah, the two people who are killing it the most, Barb and Bearded, just to let you guys know, dude, both of them were in my DMs asking a bunch of questions. Bearded blows me up. I love him for it. And now they're like a trading duo team. And you guys can do it too, man. Like there's no stupid questions. Like my DMs are open. If you have questions about structure, I even met one-on-one with Bearded for a while to explain the structure stuff that he wasn't understanding, and look at him now. Fucking soaring. So if you guys ever need help or anything like that, really do join the free Discord. Come hang out with us. Hit up my DMs, hit up other people's DMs, and we're giving it all away for free over here. The Discord doesn't cost anything. It's just to help you guys learn. What I get out of it is getting to see you guys grow and become amazing structure wizards. You didn't know we were allowed to do that. Yeah, bro, you're allowed to do that. JPAL stuff been changing the game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, the amount of times back at the top, I know it doesn't matter now, but just to show the amount of times that I showed this JPAL on the weekly on total, the amount of times I showed this on stream, throw a 1 in chat if you were around back here whenever we were talking about this every single day. We were talking about this SFP, break of structure on the weekly on total, and how bearish this was. This is when everyone else was telling you that it's going to 150,000 or whatever, right? We were keeping it real. And that's what we continue to do. We continue to keep it real. It's a holiday, guys. The levels are the same as yesterday. Hopefully we'll get some trades in the morning. Maybe we can just hang out and chill for a little bit. Look at the charts. Because, yeah, I've done my little spiel. We've done Bitcoin. There's no real point in looking at altcoins right now. Unless, if you guys have altcoins that do not look like Bitcoin, we could check Pippin again. That one was kind of popping off yesterday. How's that doing? All right, so what did I say on Pippin? I said distribution at the highs. If we lose the creek, if we lose the creek, you're going to be looking for an SOS to the downside. Look at how this stuff works, guys. I mean, I marked this out yesterday. I said, hey, this is 3 drives distribution, right? 1 hit, 2 hit, break of structure, SFP, distribution at the highs. If you lose this, you're likely coming down at least to this green buy level, probably even down to like 0.4-ish. So definitely something to watch out for. We SFP'd the high. It was bearish. So now, let's see. So we SFP'd the 15-minute structure because you break 15-minute bearish here. You SFP the high. You break the low. So you've got a big-ass JPAL now. All right, so you've got a big ass J-Pow on Pippin. Yeah, I mean, if you were looking at this at the lows, you would be looking to long this sucker on the backup phase, which, I mean, you could argue this was the backup phase, but I would argue we haven't really had a backup phase yet, but we're SOSing right now. Now, the thing is, on Pippin, you're setting up for what could be a bullish this could be a range deviation below the lows. Now we're just shooting the shit here, guys, all right? So keep that in mind. But we see the distribution model at the ties. We break structure to the downside. Now this could all be a range deviation to set up for this. I don't know why I'm sitting here doing Pip and TA, but it played out, so it's just interesting to see. At the very least, what you're looking for on Pippin is a close above 65,599 again. Otherwise, I would expect a slow and then fast correction down. Because these are kind of your failed rallies. At the end of distribution, you're going to get a few failed rallies to the upside. And if those keep failing like these are, generally this is a great spot to enter into a short position for a big move down. Let's see, is that 1 hour structure as well? Ooh, you had a 1 hour distribution model as well. That makes me a little less keen on the 15-minute because you've now got the 1 hour bearish after distribution. This is a great example of distribution, though. So, playing out live before your eyes. Live before your eyes. But yeah, I mean, you could see some upside if Pippin can reclaim 65 too. What's Bitcoin doing? Trying to go. Alt did pump in the weekends. Looks now back to Bitcoin. I don't like this big ass structure that we're in. It's not really tradable for the way that I like to get my entries. Just because the range is so big. I want to see either, I mean, at this point, I would be interested in an SFP of this low with like a 2-minute market structure break since 2-minute market structure is active. Like if we came and SFP'd this low and get like a 2-minute market structure break, I would take that. Similar thing with this high. If we come up and take this high, SFP it, and get like a 2-minute market structure break, I'd be interested in taking that to the downside. Those would be kind of the two things that I'm looking for tomorrow before structure unveils itself. But to be honest with you, I would be down for a dump here. I'd be down for a dump to some of these key levels. But I also missed the long here, so I'm a little biased on wanting a dump. But I want to get into a long. You're in a Sui long since 0.89. Oh, what's Sui doing? Hey, I think were we talking about this yesterday? I think we were talking about this. 0.89. Yeah, we were talking about this. Yeah, we were talking about how the 1 hour is up and the 15 minutes up, and we would expect a continuation to the upside. So let's look at what happened on SUI. So we come to the highs up here. We get an SFP. So they break your structure, then they SFP you one more time, and then they give you the JPOW. Shenanigans up here, because if you got short off this 15-minute market structure break. And it's kind of in the weeds, though, because this candle's inside the other candle. But you definitely get a JPOW up here at the highs. You come down, create some new structure. You pull the lows. See, this looks better. This looks way better than Bitcoin. Maybe this was leading on Bitcoin, we'll see. But this gives you like 15-minute structure break. 786. Continuation. Yeah, you're chilling. You're chilling in your SUI long, brother. You've got a lot of things to use as a stop loss guard. You've got this. You've got 15-minute structure, which the low is now here. What I would watch out for on SUI is going to be a sweep of this high. If we bearishly SFP this high and then break the low, kind of put it in another JPOW like we did up here, down here, that would worry me. But right now, I'm not worried about SUI at all. This looks fine. What did we reject off of? So 4-hour structure. So 4-hour golden pocket. Yeah, SUI looks fine, man. At the very least, as long as this trend line holds, you should be fine. How does Market Cipher B look like on Bitcoin? Let's take a look. Alright, let's look at our daily. Still coming up. Lost the 60 line. Gross sideways consolidation. Let's look at the 12-hour. Money flow deep in the red. We got a red dot that just printed on the last hour. Doji on the Heiken Ashi candles. It's really going to depend on if we can start pushing back up here. It might be safe, but right now, 12-hour looks like shit. You are above the 20 line still on the 12-hour, which is nice. And guys, look, like both RSIs durably come below the 20 line here. Like, you can't make this shit up, guys. Like, this, I'm giving you the sauce. I'm giving you the Market Cipher sauce. You get below the 20 line here, and that's when the real dump happens, right? You get back above the 20 line here, and that's when consolidation happens. But yeah, that's the 12-hour. The 8-hour. Still 5 hours left in this candle. You really got to hold this trend line that we're trying to fight to hold right now. 8 hours trying to push back, but there's still so much time in it. 6-hour. Okay, trying to get a little trigger wave. We've got some nice rounding out here going on. If we just connect the highs here. Little bit of possible. If we look at the 4-hour. Yeah, you got to hold this trend line. 4 hour, we got 15 on the bull strength, about an hour left to close. 4 hour actually looks pretty good on Market Cipher for what it's worth. 2 hour. Yeah. Low time frames. The 1 hour, you got money coming out. Possible trigger wave to the downside. Let's zoom in. Let's do some dubious speculation. 30 minute looks nice. I will say 30 minute looks really nice. You've got tight RSIs pushing to the upside. Green dot printing. Nice little money flow curvature. Could take us out to like tomorrow at like 6. $15 minutes, a little gappy on the RSIs there, but they're still genuinely pushing in the up direction here. You want to see them get durably above the 80 line. Then we can start maybe squeezing a little bit. 10 minute looks all right. Weekly is trying to stall out. Still no green candles on the weekly. Still only red. 5 day, 3 day. 3 days printing a doji. That's going to close. I mean, you could say, what is that? You could say bullish divergence on the 3 day. We got to wait for that to confirm, though, which will be tomorrow. We can check back on this tomorrow. Yeah, I do, Barb, because it rounds out the data, so the waves just look a little bit better. Yeah, that's what I see on Market Cipher, guys. All right, guys. Well, it's a holiday. There's not much structure to look at. You guys know the levels. Go back, read over the weekly market pulse. This trade already played out from the market pulse, but the other trades are still active. Make sure you go look at those. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you sign up through the BitUnix link. Get the free money. If you already have a BitUnix account, just create a new one. You create a new email, move the money over. You'll get a bonus, and you get VIP 2 fees. Make sure you join the Discord. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you anything. Join the Discord. Come hang out with us. Ask questions. All that jazz. Subscribe. Ring the bell. My name's Wave Cipher. Much love. Trade safe. Wave Cipher out. I will see you guys tomorrow.